Aquarius, welcome to your reading. We're going to be looking at your person's true intentions. Who is this person and what are their intentions for your guys' connection? If you would like to check out other Aquarius readings, you can do so on my channel. I also post collective readings every day, and I have all signs posted as well. Let's take a look. Who is this person? They could be a Leo. You could have met this person in the summer. I just heard in my head, they could definitely be a Leo. I got two Leo cards back to back. I just got in my head that Calvin Harris song, When I Met You in the Summer. When did that song come out? Like 2015, 2016, 2014, something like that. 2017. You look so innocent now. What? Who are these people? This could be same sex Aquarius. If you're into that kind of thing, if you're not, disregard. Okay. Why are there two people here? Is this how you view them or yourself? Oh, you feel like this person had two options and they were feeling stuck when it came to missing someone and having another option. This person had another option other than you. Possibly a fire sign or a water sign. Okay. You view this person as having an option or being hung up or stuck on a past person and needing to decide whether they were going to move forward with you or this other person. But I feel like they were missing someone. So I don't know that they were connected to someone. This is almost giving me the energy like someone who was just hung up on another person. Someone that they walked away from. Yeah, they isolated themselves from this other person because this other person was kind of stringing them along, procrastinating, doing immature things. It could have been also someone they met when they were young, this past person. Okay. So it's the person, Aquarius, who you knew. How did you know that they were hung up on a past person? How did you know? Maybe they had just broken things off with this person. Four of Wands in reverse. They had just, this breakup must have just happened. Hold on 1 second. Okay, yeah, I feel like this person must have been fresh out of a breakup. Okay, Aquarius, that's how you'll know who this person was or who this person is. And they were still hung up on it. Or they could have still had finances tied into this person. They could have talked about how this past person was sneaky with money. Okay. Well, in any case, this is a lot about this other person's connection with someone else. What are their intentions with you? How do they feel about my Aquariuses? I feel like you two had a false start and they're disappointed about that. I could be reading for a masculine. They feel like you two don't talk anymore. You don't talk like you used to. I almost just got like a New Jersey accent. I felt it start to talk. Y'all don't talk. How do you say like a New Jersey accent? Y'all don't talk. I'm bad at accents, but that's how it felt in my mouth. So I don't know, maybe one or two of you, this person's from the New York or that New Jersey, that area. Okay, this person could be from New York. You could be from New York. They feel like you two don't talk anymore. This was a false start. Okay, 1 second. 1 second, y'all. Yeah, Aquarius, this person feels like you gave up on this. I feel like this isn't going anywhere anymore. You don't want to be bothered with them. You gave up. You're no longer speaking to them. Tell me about the Temperance. Person could be a water sign. Yeah, they say you could be pursuing new love. Ace of Cups. You could either have someone new, or that's what this person thinks, is you're probably out pursuing new love, or you've probably found someone who's more balanced and doesn't have so much conflict going on with them. Okay, you didn't want any more parts of the drama. Yeah, I feel like this person sees the situation from a new perspective now. They realize that they did kind of bring some drama to your life, and that you shouldn't have had to wait around for them. This person could have made you feel like you needed to wait on them, and they realize now that they were wasting your time. Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like this person does take some accountability for what went wrong. And now they feel like, I feel like this person feels like they would have a second chance because they're not so, I feel like when you dealt with this person, they could have been in a really weird point in their life where they were kind of fresh out of a breakup or fresh out of disconnecting from someone. And so it's almost like they ended up accidentally, or maybe on purpose a little bit, because they were dealing with like, it feels like rebound, but they still weren't healed from what they had just broken off from. So they ended up wasting your time. I feel like they realize that now, but at the time, I think they were too caught up in their own issues and their own illusions and things. They didn't realize the impact that they were having on you. Okay, let's see what this person's intentions are for you now. What is this person's intentions when it comes to my Aquarius? Shout out to all my Aquarius subscribers, my new ones and my day ones. Everybody that likes the video and leaves me comments, I really appreciate it. I don't see this person really doing much. I feel like this was just a really eye-opening moment and experience for them. This was a really eye-opening experience for them. I feel like moving on in the future, they're just going to be missing you. They're going to be missing you. You're really hard for this person to get over. Emperor in reverse. They're missing you and blaming themselves. This person is missing you and blaming themselves. It's almost like this person didn't realize what you were starting to mean to them, or how good of an opportunity or how good of a person you were, until they lost you. And I feel like they are starting a new chapter in their life. I feel like this new chapter was almost initiated by the falling out with you. So let's see. Anything else in this person's intentions? Yeah, they would like to come clean. I feel like they learned a lesson, and they would like to come clean, but I don't know. I feel like this person's almost, why the Page of Cups in reverse? I don't feel like this person is still all the way where they need to be healed. I feel like this person would even like to make things better and be able to be friends with you, just so they don't feel like such a shitty person. Aquarius. I feel like how this person handled you, this reminds me of a reading I did in the past. I don't remember what sign it was, where it was like the person didn't think that they were someone who would breadcrumb another person or waste someone's time. Like this person, I forget what reading that is. If I remember, I'm going to try to find it and link it in the description box. I need to write that down so I remember. Because there was another reading I did and it's reminding me of that. And I feel like this person would like to smooth things over with you, even if that means just being friends, just so they feel like they have your forgiveness and don't feel like a crappy person. Because they don't view themselves as somebody who's like a player or somebody who hurts people on purpose or wastes people's time on purpose. But they feel like they did that with you. And so they kind of feel some guilt, and I feel like they also feel like any interest that they have in you is one sided now. So even if they could be your friend, that would make them feel a little less rejected, if that makes sense, Aquarius. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. Good luck.